I love y'all.
What?
I love y'all.
What you mean?
All right, everyone. Today we're looking at the case of Shauntareeya Jones. Back in 2018, Shauntareeya, her friend Shaylin Yeldon, and another woman named Kima arranged to meet a man named Jaquan Quan Berry. What was supposed to be a simple meetup ended with Berry losing his life. So how did a routine encounter turn into a murder investigation? Let's listen to what Shauntareeya has to say and see how her story compares to the evidence.
Do I think that you're a cold-blooded murderer?
Yes.
Do I think your girlfriends who are with you are cold-blooded murderers? Absolutely not. I know what cold-blooded murders are. You sit in the same seat as many of them have.
Mm.
Okay? Y'all are young.
Very.
Exactly. Whole life ahead of you.
Very pretty.
However, good things happen to bad people. Or bad things happen to good people sometimes, is what I'm trying to say. And whatever happened that night, I mean, too much technology, too many people out there, too much social media,
Right.
too much everything. Okay? Now, yeah, this guy, he's out here selling weed.
Yeah.
All right? If he wasn't out there selling weed, would he have gotten killed that night? Probably not.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times we put ourselves in bad, people who get killed put themselves in bad places sometimes. Not always, but a lot of times they doing something wrong.
Yeah.
All right. And here you are, 3 girls. You don't know if you're going to get jacked. You don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So once we work this murder, all right, and we start compiling our information, autopsy, shell casings, evidence at the scene, phone, Facebook,
Mm-hmm.
the whole 9 yards. All right. I like to say, when we bring you in here, I say, you can tell the story for us. Or if you don't, when we go to court, I'm going to tell it for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
All right.
Do it all the time.
So, regardless of this kid, a 19-year-old kid, okay, young kid, all right, regardless of whatever he was still a son. He was still a brother. He was still an uncle. You know, he was a grandchild. All right. And nobody has the right to take anybody's life. Do accidents happen? Absolutely. That's why we're sitting here today, because we have done our homework.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Because we have Shay on her way in, and we have Kima on her way in. All right. We have your car. We have your car seized. We seized your car today.
Yeah,
Okay.
I seen that, and I'm like,
How'd you see that? How do you know?
well, I didn't see that. They told me when I was sitting on the porch right before I came here.
We seized your car. And, of course, the first thing, your lovely boyfriend, that y'all's tumultuous relationship that you have, you know, arguing back and forth. So he wants to get that seat on the bus.
Mm-hmm.
So he says, hey, Sarge, can I talk to you?
Mm-hmm.
I said, yeah. What you got, man? So we go talking a little private, you know, in the back of the car and bring him down here. And he said, my old lady, my girlfriend, told me and her mother what happened last night. All right?
So what you just said, he told you this today. So he said, I told him this last night.
Said you told, that's what he said. You told your mom and him at the same time about what took place. And hang on, let me talk. Okay? All right? Because we know that the window got busted out in the car during the shooting because the boy got dragged. You know, he got dragged for a little ways. All right? So the window's busted out in your car. All right? I see that the car's been wiped down. It hadn't been wiped down all that good. We have it in our evidence bay. All right? So, and he said, yeah, it was Kima, and it was my old lady, and he said it was Shay. And he said, my old lady's the one that killed
was
him.
all together, but no.
He said, my lady's the one that killed him.
Why would he say that? And how would he lie and say that I told him and my mom? That means that my mom should be telling y'all the same thing. And he's trying to get himself out of trouble for something. Now, I'm not going to sit here and lie on him and say, oh, my boyfriend did it, because he wasn't in the car.
He said he was at home with his 1-year-old.
Yeah, he was at my house.
Mm-hmm.
So how he gonna say that I told him? Anyways, okay. So I will back it up. Okay, we did go on train, but like,
just hey, At some point, we got to grow up.
I do understand that.
Who shot him?
That's the thing. Nobody had a gun in the car.
Somebody did.
No, nobody didn't.
Yeah, because he got dragged from that car.
Not from my car.
Yes, he did.
No, he did not.
How'd your window get broke?
Me and Dion was fighting. That's why I'm trying to figure out why would they tell y'all my window got shot out.
Why would Dion say that something totally different?
That's what I don't understand.
And then,
and then he just went to jail today.
And why did we get a phone call and a tip that either the night of the murder, after the murder, or that morning that you were frantic, you were seen out there, and you either had his blood on you or blood on the car, either one.
I wasn't even, what the fuck, like, bro, no.
Before we continue with the interrogation, here's some important context. According to investigators, Shaylin, who you'll often hear referred to as Shay, contacted Quan through Facebook. She asked if he had any marijuana available, and he agreed to meet them. Shauntareeya, Shaylin, and Kima then drove to meet Quan, but things allegedly took a turn when they attempted to pay him with counterfeit money. Quan quickly realized something wasn't right. After examining the cash, he reportedly demanded his marijuana back and confronted the group. Moments later, a gunshot was fired. Who pulled the trigger, and who knew what was about to happen? That's where things get complicated. As the investigation unfolded, Dion began talking to detectives and reportedly pointed the finger at his own girlfriend. Was he telling the truth, or was he trying to save himself?
That's crazy.
It is crazy.
That's crazy.
But you're not
right?
down here handcuffed to that table for no reason.
Right, and no, I wasn't frantic doing nothing. I come outside, daily routine, sit on the porch, smoke my cigarette every morning.
Okay.
What was frantic about that? Why come outside with blood on me when I was just saying, look at the maintenance man, look at the landlord. Everybody's always saying everybody's business.
Did you buy weed from a boy?
No, we didn't get it. This is what I'm trying to figure out. And then I'm hearing that he was set up from somebody named Chip, that he was beefing with somebody about some females. So I guess they're thinking that we the females he was beefing about, and we just wanted to leave.
And the old man even said he has some counterfeit money.
Where would I get it from?
The same place anybody would get. They fucking.
I've never dealt with counterfeit money. No.
So I'm just telling you what he's.
Y'all must have caused some shit on him. That's crazy. I never thought I would be sitting in this seat and a story getting flipped on me like that. That's crazy. Like, that's really crazy.
I mean, somebody loved this kid.
I know.
Somebody loved him.
Somebody.
And that's how he was left.
I would do.
That's how he was left.
That's not something I would do, bro. And then he talk about I shot him. Where I get a gun from to shoot somebody? Why am I gonna pull up and shoot somebody? Y'all know how many people I bought weed from in Pensacola? Why would all of a sudden this one person be somebody that'll be a target to kill? Right, with three girls in the car.
You're asking me.
And y'all asking me. I understand
let me ask
that.
You this. Why? Hold on.
And then the weed right there. Man. So I didn't even
Cinnamon, listen to me.
Yes, I am. This is just crazy.
Listen to what I'm telling you. You asking me all this. Why would I do this? Why would I do that? Why would you sit in that chair right there, given the opportunity, looking at it in black and white or blue and white, however you want to describe it on this computer right here?
Because
you say, I never went to Trent. I never went to Trent.
Because anybody else, I'm scared as shit.
Okay.
Like anybody else. Like seriously.
Then somebody's wanting to be in law enforcement, being forensic or whatever, then if you didn't do it, then hey, sheriff's office, I was over there and I heard a bunch of gunshots
but that's
and stuff.
The thing.
Did you call 911?
No.
Exactly.
So that doesn't make it my fault because y'all basically will only say that it's my fault because y'all seen the interaction between him and my cousin last. And then wherever the fuck Dion just said, which I'm not worried about no who she said. I do know
that, I got recordings.
Yeah.
I got all kind of stuff that I was like, yeah, man, this jet just got fucking.
I seen it on Facebook. I seen the same thing.
No, I'm talking. I got a audio.
Okay.
Of it. So.
Then it was somebody just smoked a jet, somebody in the silver car, somebody in the black car, somebody just pulled up. Then I was in the store. Oh, it was Chip. Somebody had something to do with it. So how does all this come down on me? Because
your
I don't
car
know.
Was positively identified by more than 2 people being there. That whenever you took off out of there, and you got to realize that there's video cameras. Everybody got cameras now. Mm-hmm. The biggest cameras are with the dopers, right? A lot of dope in Mayfair, right?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of cameras in Mayfair, correct? Mm-hmm. Okay, well, your car was positively identified and seen on video when you left out of there from Trenton at a high rate of speed with your headlights off, and you turned and you went south on Northview and then took a right on Madison. Yes.
And you know the thing about it is, though, remember this. All right? Let me give you a little word of advice. That car that you paid for has GPS on it.
Mm-hmm.
So, you saying that's not true?
No. I told y'all I was there, but I didn't, like, nobody out of my car shot him. Then y'all
But you also said you weren't
I
there.
Dragged. Okay, that's because I was scared.
Well, your vehicle was fine, according to Ryan.
When?
Before Wednesday night.
No, Ryan wasn't even there before Wednesday night.
He stays there with Shay. Listen,
I
I'm not
understand that. Listen, no, you listen to me.
I'm not
I understand
making
that.
this shit up.
They have been at my aunt's house. I've been at my house.
Okay, but his girlfriend Shay stays with you. Correct.
Yes, that's my
and your
cousin.
Ryan stays with you. Your Ryan has his own vehicle. He drives a little red piece of shit Ford, right? Okay, but he walks by your car every day. He would notice if your damn window's blown out of your car, would he not?
We leave different times of day. We're not.
That kid's a whole lot smarter than you give him credit for. He's a whole lot smarter than you give him credit for. Because he noticed that your window was missing Wednesday night when he came over there. And so does Dion. They noticed your window was missing. But Dion comes up with this whole nother story. Well, who the hell gives a shit if Dion broke that window out of your car? Who gives a shit? Why would Dion come up with some bullshit over how that window got broke? Why would he come up with a bullshit instead of saying, me and my old girl got into it and I said, fuck it, and I broke the window?
What I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
But then for him to say that I just told him and my mom, what did he say? I did. Like, no, it's not adding up, y'all. It's not making sense. I don't know if he's out there doing something or he's trying to cover his ass for something, but this shit is sad. Like,
who can verify besides Shay?
Because it's all like
Dion.
he say, she say. Like,
I mean, you have to admit. I mean, if you watch TV, it looks pretty damning. You know, if it walks like a duck, like a duck, it's usually a duck. All right. Talking to this guy. All right. Saying you're gonna want to buy some weed, you go to Mayfair to meet up with a guy. Supposedly, you get over on Trenton Drive. The last time you text, within a minute, the guy's dead because we know what time the 911 call comes in when he's seen. Okay? So, and it's like I said, sweetheart, is that the thing about this don't go away. I mean, this ain't gonna, you may leave out of here today, you may not. But we still got some more people that's on their way in to talk. Okay? There's a possibility you could be charged. Okay? So I want you to understand that. But I do not believe it was anybody's purpose that night. This is just a kid who's selling basically quarter bags on the street. It ain't like he's moving pounds or keys or anything like that, or he's got hundreds of thousands of dollars. He don't, So whether you pulled the trigger, whether anybody else in the car pulled the trigger or whatever, it resulted in the guy's death. And then that's the thing, it don't go away. If Kima was to get charged, y'all all gonna be charged. If Shay gets charged, you're all gonna be charged. Now, it'd be one thing if you would come in and said, well, let me tell you what really happened. We got in there and he tried to rob us and wouldn't give us the weed.
It'll be one thing, but it's like even if I took that route or tried to make that a story, we will all still go to jail because the fact of the matter is nobody called when it happened.
Exactly. But you watch the TV shows and you watch these same rooms that are everything that's being done because the camera's on. They're judging the people watching at home, or when it goes to court, they're judging the person sitting there to see, one, are they remorseful? Are they guilty? Do they not give two shits? Or whatever. Are they trying to be helpful? And that's taken into account. Whether we can't go back to Wednesday at 10 o'clock. That they'll never come back. It's done. Jaquan's never be on this earth again. All people can do is remember him. That's all they can do. All right?
Mm-hmm.
But everybody that's on this earth has the ability to right a wrong at any time. At any time. So yeah, you're right. I mean, the time would have been, to be honest, back then, but this is the first time we've contacted you,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and you've come in willingly. So that shows something that you're willing to be here. You know, do I think that you're being 100% honest with me? I've done this longer than you've been alive. Okay. So I'm old salty guy, you know, so I've heard it, seen it, and done it. So the stuff you're trying to sell me, I'm not buying.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I'm saying, young lady, I mean, if you have any heart in you, you know, or any iota of caring about just that for human being, you know, I mean, just like if your mom got killed today, heaven forbid, we busting our ass just as hard for her and you as we are for this family that's grieving. And the next person to come along, we work 20-something homicides a year, every year. And each case is unique. And, you know, we have a saying here, you know, we work for God because the dead people can't speak.
Mm-hmm.
Only we can speak for them. So we have to tell their story. You know, we got to find out how they lived to understand why they died. Okay? And then because some people say 3, you watch first, I say 4. Only 4 reasons for a murder. Okay? Money, drugs, sex, or revenge.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay? That's the only thing. All right? So don't think there's no revenge there. Y'all didn't know this cat.
No.
Don't think there was no sex unless you say he tried to rape you, you know? But there is potentially money and drugs involved.
Just drugs.
You know?
Because money, we have money.
So
Like,
here's the
and
thing.
it ain't no counterfeit money. That's what I'm saying. Like, I make money. I got money on my card right now. I've never been known, never ever try to hit nobody with no counterfeit. Like, they don't look legit to me at all.
Take a close look at her expression here. Notice how relaxed she appears while discussing the situation. At one point, she talks about having money, yet investigators believe counterfeit cash was used during the transaction. That's one of the details that immediately raises questions. If the plan was legitimate, why use fake money in the first place? And then there's the bigger question. How does a dispute over marijuana escalate into someone losing their life? Regardless of the circumstances, a man ended up dead over what should have been a minor transaction. These contradictions are exactly why detectives continued pressing for answers during the interrogation.
To even try it. So, no, that's not, money was not even an issue.
So, I may come across as an asshole to you, but you come across as a very sweet, naive girl.
He says, she say, and this, that, and the third, but there's no evidence other than her writing him about the weed.
Mm-hmm.
And then they saying, oh, we seen this car, this window bust out. Like, no, that's all crazy. If y'all seen my car, why didn't y'all have my tag number? Why weren't y'all at my house? I drove, like, why would I do something? I drove my car next day. Like, frantic about what? Scared about what?
well, you watch TV and everything.
I know.
Everything happens in that hour on TV. But
Exactly.
what you don't see, that may be days or weeks that they
all
all bring together.
And they all bring it together in that one day. I know.
Exactly.
I know.
That's one. So it takes a little while to identify everybody because we have to sift through the bullshit because a lot of stuff we get is bullshit. We have to decipher what's good and what's not good.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know, we can work back and with forensics, with, you know, gunpowder tests, also with luminol or blue star to be able to spray that and to blacklight it and DNA. And then, you know, all that can be sent off. And then it tells, every crime scene tells a story. All right. Here are 3 females. I mean, there are some bad females in the world. I get it. But usually you do not have females that go out to commit robberies.
Mm-hmm. And then it was just like people already saying like he's into it with people about. I didn't see all this until after, like, you know, on Facebook or whatever. And then it was like, oh, he's beefing about girls. So then, like, I wanted to, like, call Dan and tell y'all that we was that night trying to get me from him or whatever. But I was just like, well, damn, if I called him then and I'm saying we're going to get some weed and he pop up there, they're going to say we did it. That's why I did not call. Like, we was like...
Yeah, but you know, and I say this, it's almost like, I don't know, go back to when you lived at home, and I don't know, I used to get in trouble if I had bad grades on my report card,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I wouldn't want to, if I had an F, I was going to try to change it to a B because I know mama was going to bust that ass, you know, so, but eventually, you know, they're going to find out,
Mm-hmm.
you know, anyway. So that's why it's just better to be honest, sometimes, you know. Like I said, hindsight, we do stuff different. I mean, you're 20 years old. I mean, I do see that nobody, I mean, I'd be willing to bet you, whether you admit to it or not, ever since Wednesday night, you've wondered everywhere you have gone, or if you left that house, or if somebody knocked at the door, or when you got in your car, if a cop passed you, are they going to turn around? Are they going to do that?
I really did,
You know?
though, because I feel like if I did something like absolutely wrong, then it's okay to feel that way. Like, I still wave at police officers when I ride by. Like, it don't really bother me. It don't scare me. Like, what are you being scared of? And that's what I feel like a lot of people mess up at. They start jumping and fidgeting. Like, I don't feel like they looked and was like, oh, that looked like the car that was identified. Let's go over there. I feel like Dion was doing something he probably didn't have no fucking business doing and got pulled over in my car. Cause he lies. I found it out about him. He lies.
Well, sure, everybody lies.
He didn't want to leave my house, and he lied. He took my keys when I was asleep today, and I woke up and he was gone.
He took your kid?
No, my keys.
Oh.
Today.
Gotcha.
And I was like, I would fuss at him about that. Like, certain different nights out the week, I wake up and my car be gone. I'm like, where you went? Oh, I just went to the store. I just went. And I'm like, dude, it's like 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning. Like, I don't even like my car being out. Like, today, he knows I don't have no insurance on my car. This is why I've been at home, like, every day. So I told him, like, no, don't drive my car, whatever. So we had went to the store yesterday because it's right around the corner. When I was coming back in, I ran over a nail. So we had to change the tire right there. So I was already still in the house and shit from then. Then today, they just left. And then it's like, all this happened like in the same 15, 20 minutes.
He hadn't been gone very long?
No, he had been gone for like an hour and a half, maybe two. I was asleep. Yeah, I was asleep. Me and the baby was in the bed asleep like the baby was.
Now, where's the baby's mama?
She is in Georgia.
Is she from here?
I think so, but I know she lives in Georgia.
She don't have nothing to do with the kid?
Yes, she does. This is about to be some shit.
Well, he's got her and ain't supposed to have her?
No, he's supposed to have him, but I don't feel like she would want him at my house. She doesn't like me, of course. Nobody wants their baby daddy to be with nobody else.
They recently, how long you been with someone?
Like 7 months, 8.
I mean, you know, I told you what he said. And then what's his name? Ryan?
Ryan, yeah.
I mean, he said that, you know, he wasn't with y'all either.
He wasn't.
You know, he said it was y'all 3 girls or whatever. And I mean, this is the thing. I mean, bottom line is I'm fixing to go check and see if they got her here yet and the other girl and talk to them.
I just feel like positive or negative, it's like not going to help me.
But there's also...
If it was me saying, okay, yeah, I did it, and go through court and go through everything or however all that really goes, then guess what? When I get out, now I'm a felon, maybe I'll never be able to work with old people again. I'll never be able to work with children again. Like, my life is going to be fucked. Like, I'm not going to be able to do nothing that I'm doing now.
That's not totally true.
Afterwards.
I know you think that, and a lot of people do think that, but I will tell you that the difference is the people that sit here in these seats, all right, most of them have a rap sheet longer than this whole entire room. They've been in the system. You know people that's been in the system. Everything works on a point system. It's what you score out to and all this stuff, right? Now, yeah, you're dealing with, and when it comes to homicide's homicide. It doesn't get any worse than that.
Yeah, and this is what I'm saying.
You know, but, hang on. But you're 20 years old now.
What does that mean? Because I have a long life to live, I can go to jail for 30 years now?
No. But the difference is if it was just a cold-blooded, intentional, I'm going to kill this guy, we're going out to seek and find somebody to kill or whatever, it was premeditated, then yeah, you don't see the light of day no more. You get life in prison or you get the death penalty.
Those are usually the stories I see on Post 48. Now that you put it that way.
All right. Now, when you talked about if he tried to rob you and then there's 3 girls and y'all got to do something, y'all scared and somebody's got a gun and they're like, shit, I got to save my girl or whatever, boom, 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 get him out of the fucking car or whatever. If that's how it fucking happened, yeah. Do you go to jail because somebody's been killed?
Yes.
Exactly. You do. But it's not forever.
But it's forever. It is forever. You don't have no life after that.
Anything at 20 years old seems like forever. If I told you that you'd be a millionaire if you went to school for 4 years, you'd think that 4 years is forever. Just like you thought high school was forever. Or I don't want to go to school. Or I don't want to have to do chores around the house forever. I don't want to do this or do that. You know? So, that's the thing, hon, is I don't think you're bad people. You know, and I don't think, I mean, I've seen your photos. I've seen your Facebook. I've seen you are a typical high school kid graduating.
Can you loosen this up a little bit?
Yeah, I'm going to have to get a key because I don't have one on my thing.
I just can't turn it and it hurt.
You were a typical high school kid 2 years ago, you know, with your high school graduation stuff and everything else. Your whole life ahead of you, ready to get out on your own and make it on your own.
Trying to get out of this.
You know, exactly, you know. But, like I said, the difference is, you know, if this was a theft charge or if this was a bad check or if this was a ticket or a driving violation or a burglary or some bullshit, no biggie. But this don't go away. I mean, it does not go away. So, doing any jail time, if I said, hey, if you come and you be truthful, you're only going to do 1 year in jail. If I could do that, which I can't, but if I could tell you that, nobody still wants to do 1 year in jail, you know. But I do know, and I've done this long enough, that what I told you about the difference of premeditating and planning to go murder somebody, and yes, you spend your natural life in jail, versus if somebody tried to rob you or whatever happened, and the evidence shows, once we go through your car, once we go through your phones, once we go through, because we have your boyfriend's phone, we took his phone. We've already subpoenaed Shay's phone after he tried to say he didn't even have that phone number.
And we think we got the story. And we're going to give you one more shot, to be honest, and to tell us what happened. Because we know everything that happened now. And why you guys were there. But we're going to give you one more shot to tell us. And if you want to stick with what you already gave us, then so be it. But we really think that there's something else. There's a lot more to it than what you originally said.
It's like not a lot more to it, but
no, it was fast.
Yeah. Well, can I go home? I won't be able to go home.
No, ma'am, you don't want to go home.
And she's not either.
Who?
Came on
Shay?
Nope.
Crazy.
It is crazy. But unfortunately, it happened.
Hey, it's nothing personal against y'all like you.
It is what it is, sweetheart.
It was done, like I said, we could hit a reset or pause or go back. I mean, I know you wouldn't heartbeat. You know what I'm saying? I know you wouldn't heartbeat.
So, with that being said, this is your only shot, Cinnamon. So, I'm going to need you to be honest. I said, we sat down there and we talked to Shay. We came up and Dion. I already told you what Dion said. So you know what this is going. Everybody's doing this.
Mm-hmm. Because nobody wants to get in trouble. I'll take the fall.
It ain't taking me.
It is because...
Well, I mean, they riding with you.
They going.
I mean...
Y'all all going to be charged with the same thing.
My main thing is I want to get the gun off the street. You know what I'm saying? And if I was a betting man, the gun come from... You don't tote no gun around.
No, I don't. You don't either. It didn't come from him, but...
Where did it come from?
It's crazy.
Where did it come from, Sam?
Come on now.
It's crazy.
Where's it
I
at?
mean, that I really don't know.
Who got rid of it then? Because you know what happened to it once you were done. So what happened?
It wasn't like that. Like, that's how y'all making it seem.
All right, well, how about this? After the incident occurred, what happened. What happened to the gun then?
I don't know.
It just disappeared?
It did. I didn't do nothing with it.
Somebody, what you say, somebody got rid of it.
Did Kima take it to get rid of it?
No. Me, Kim, and Shay stayed right there with each other.
Did Shay take to get rid of it?
No, Shay.
Did you give it to Dion to get rid of it? Did you give it to Ryan to get rid of it? Is it still inside your home?
No.
I know it was a revolver. You know what a revolver is? You seen the cowboy kind? You know the gun that has the cylinder?
No.
And then you got the square gun.
Like the police and everybody racks it and all that crap.
So...
Like that. See? I mean, not exact, but that's one. That's a revolver.
This is the moment many of you have been waiting for. Detectives are getting closer to the truth, and Shauntareeya is about to reveal more about what happened that night. I also have the interrogations of Shaylin, Uriah, and Dion. Together they provide a much clearer picture of the events leading up to the shooting. Those interviews are extremely lengthy, but I'll be covering them in future videos so we can break down each person's account in detail. For now, stay tuned, because we're approaching one of the most important moments of this interrogation, the part where her version of events begins to change.
Yeah,
so it's what happened, because I'm sure Kima is like probably pissing on herself. We did go to get the weed or whatever, and of course, like y'all know, I don't want to go to jail. Like, let nobody, like you said, it wasn't intentional. He did, like, he tried to fight Shay, and he tried to take his weed back after he already had our money. And no, it wasn't fake money. We had real money. So he started reaching, and he just, like, was trying to come in the car. Like, he would not get off the Shay. So I did shoot him.
How many times?
I don't know. But I know it was like 3.
He was actually sitting behind Shay?
No.
In the back seat?
No. It wasn't inside my car at all. It was that fast. That fast. Like, that's why I didn't understand why he was calling from private, and then I got sketchy, and then when he came up to the car, he had his hood on. We had never seen him before. And then Shay gave him money, gave him weed, then he reached back and tried to grab me. And so Shay was like fighting him. And I was like, just let her go. So then I was trying to pull off, and he wouldn't let her go. So I shot him. And it was like a warning shot, like, let her go. And he was coming further into the car. Like, he was coming at me. And then I shot him, like, again. And then he just fell.
Breathe. All right.
No, I can't.
Yeah, you can. Hey, I know you think it's over.
It is.
No, baby. No, it's not. No, it's not. Hey, I know you. I talked to you earlier. You are not. Y'all ain't a group of girls that go around murdering people.
But it doesn't matter anymore. All that matters is that I did it. It doesn't matter that it was an accident. It doesn't matter that he tried to snatch anything back. All that matters is that I did it. Call y'all. Period.
Why didn't you call?
Because we young. It's the first, like, I don't have a record. They don't have a record.
That's even all the better, though.
I've never, ever in my life been close to anything. So when he grabbed Shay's neck, I panicked. I did.
Because I was like, maybe she was a dude.
Yeah, because Shay got a low haircut. So I feel like he thought she was a dude. But he knew she was a girl. And I don't know if he just wanted his weed and his money, because I see on the picture he had more weed, and it was just like.
All right, look at here.
Like, it really don't matter, because either way, I have to go sit in jail and fight for my life every day.
Mm-hmm. It's not going to be.
And right. People are going to try to kill me. People are going to come after my family. People are already writing me. This is why people don't tell y'all stuff in Pensacola, because they're scared. I knew y'all was coming. I wasn't gonna run. I wasn't gonna hide, because it wasn't purposely. My little sister just got shot in December.
Here?
Yes.
Who's your sister?
Victoria.
Where did this happen?
On Michael Drive.
In December? This past December?
Mm-hmm.
No, she didn't pass away, did she?
No.
Where was she shot at? In the leg?
In her arm.
Who shot her?
Her ex-boyfriend.
Yes. They made her arrest on that.
Yeah, so, and he's still roaming the streets. They let him right out.
Now, she's younger than you, ain't she?
Yeah, and she's pregnant, so.
Well, they got to give you a bond, dear. I mean, if you make the bond, you make the bond. But we got other people that's out here that's killed people that's out on bond, roaming the street. That's just the way it is, you know.
It's just the same thing. Still, I just feel like my life is not, like, never be the same. I've never been like, all I ever did was just take care of kids and old people.
And for granted,
that's all I want to do. Like,
your life, you're right. Your life would not be the same.
No.
But it's not over.
It's not.
It's not over. It's not. By any means.
Not at 20 years old. It's not. It really isn't. So to help understand what happened, to support your story about the way he started doing her, if you look here at his little sketch, what does that say? Rear?
Rear. That's the front of your car.
So that would be you. The passenger is Shay.
Mm-hmm.
Where's Kima?
In the back, behind Shay.
Oh, on this side.
Shay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And so he came around on this side of the car?
Yeah, he came from the front, from the other street.
What, y'all were on Trenton?
Yeah, he came straight to Shay's side. I guess he thought she was a dude.
Okay, but Shay's sitting here, right? In the passenger side. Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's just Shay. And this is you. And where did you say that Kima's at?
In the back, behind Shay.
So Kima's sitting here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and this spot here is open.
Mm-hmm.
When he walked up from the front.
Mm-hmm.
And he walk directly to Shay?
He walked directly to Shay. Like, he thought she was a dude. Like,
this is Edison.
Yeah.
Right here. This is Trenton. Right here. Mm-hmm. So you tell me where this occurred.
Where did he meet y'all at? Where did y'all contact you?
On Trenton?
Yeah.
Okay. And he just walked right up out of nowhere and met you out there.
When he seen the car, like, he flipped his hood on and he kind of had his head down. So I was really, like, already panicking then. Like, this, I don't really have no good feeling. Like, why he walking like that? And then it was just that fast. Like, just that fast.
Okay. And so when he walked up to Shay, he gave her...
Yes.
She give you or he gave her the weed, or she give him the money right off, and they exchanged?